We have learned that words first, next, and last can tell us where or the place in a row that something can be found. We can use the same words to tell us when something happens. When we listen to a story, we can use the words first, next, and last to tell us what happened in each part of the story. Now, I am going to tell you some stories. You must listen with your ears very carefully because when I am finished, you are going to help me figure out what happened first in the story, what happened next in the story, and what happened last in the story. Pay close attention. First, I realized I was hungry. I really wanted to eat an apple, so I went to the grocery store to buy one. I bought a shiny red apple at the store. Next, I walked outside the store and took a few big bites out of my apple. It was so juicy and delicious. At last, when I was finished eating the apple, all I had left was the core, or the inside of the apple. I looked for a trash can so I could throw the apple core away. Now, I am going to mix up those pictures and see if you can remember the correct order. These pictures show how my apple looked while I was eating it. Here's the apple core. Here is the whole apple. And here is the apple with a few bites taken out of it. Let's try to remember what the apple was like first when I bought it from the store. Who remembers what the apple looked like first in my story? It was the whole apple. That's right. What did my apple look like next? It had a few bites taken out of it. What did my apple look like last? It was down to the core. I'm going to have to move that up so you can see all the pictures there. Yes, after I finished eating the apple, I only had the core, or the inside of the apple, left. Throwing away the core was the last part of the story. These pictures show the story of when I was hungry and ate an apple. It is in the order that it happened. Let's try another story. I don't think it was supposed to pop up like, oh, no. Oh, it's not. Okay. That's all right. So let's look at this picture here. So, once again, I was hungry. And this time, I was craving cookies. But I had to mix the ingredients in a mixer. Then I put it together like a gingerbread man to put in the oven so that it could bake. Last, I took the cookies out of the oven and did they smell good? Which one happened first? I mixed the cookies. What happened next? I had to put the cookies in the oven. What happened last? I took those cookies out and they smelled so delicious. It was Halloween season, so I went to the pumpkin patch. I got myself a big round pumpkin. And then I had an idea. I want to make a jack-o'-lantern. But I had to cut open the pumpkin. So I took the top off and started scooping out the seeds. And last, I had my jack-o'-lantern. What happened first? I had a pumpkin. What happened next? I started scooping out the seeds. And what happened last? I had a jack-o'-lantern. We'll do one more story. For some reason, I'm just very hungry today, but this time I wanted a banana. I got a whole banana off the kitchen counter. I began to peel the banana and started to eat the banana. Then finally, I threw the banana peel away. What happened first? I got a banana. What happened next? I began to eat my banana. What happened last? Threw my banana peel away. I'm going to show some pictures, so you parents go ahead and create a story to go with the pictures. You can go ahead and pause while you tell your story. Here's one more story. Oh, there's a couple more stories. Sorry. Make sure you're pausing as you need to. I hope you told your family some really good stories.